South Africa is a fascinating investment destination because it actually encapsulates a lot of both first world and third world economics. So the opportunities that exist in first world economies are also present in South Africa, and also the opportunities that exist for emerging markets in terms of uplifting them are also very relevant. Economically has also been very, very integrated with that of the world economy. In fact, the correlation between South Africa's economic growth and that of the world economy has been particularly high since 1992, going up and down together. I have identified that approximately half of all South Africa's economic growth fluctuations can be accounted for by global economic fluctuations. And one of the challenges and the opportunities is to diversify away from dependence on commodities, on mining, agriculture, and those two particular sectors. Although, having said that, I think South Africa has an enormous potential from an agricultural perspective. The activities into which South Africa's economy has been developing expertise are linked to specific skills, and so there is a mismatch between the direction in which many of the opportunities are arising and the areas where we really need to create jobs. Yeah. And that is the biggest challenge that this country faces. The problem is that we have seen the converse, that people are just cutting back and businesses are just cutting back willy-nilly, partly to satisfy shareholders who demand maximum profits, and the first things that are reduced are consultants. Yeah. So no, Econometrix's financial experience has been very closely linked to that of the South African economy as a whole. The real challenge is from a longer term point of view. How do we address the huge inequalities that exist, and how do we generate greater productivity amongst the ordinary people to start producing things locally rather than having to import everything from abroad? 2017 specifically, the most obvious one is agriculture. We have endured the worst drought possibly in living memory, certainly in the last 30 years, and suddenly we've had reasonably good rains, and so there is an enormous scope for recovery in agriculture, which in turn will help lift the overall economy from virtually zero growth in 2016. The second huge opportunity that we have already been seeing for the past year is foreign tourism and development of local tourism as well, for that matter. This country has enormous potential. There are medium-term problems without a doubt, but for those who are willing to stick it out, we do have the institutions in place. We have a wonderful environment of working together when the chips are really down, and this country has not fallen off the cliff in the way people have often expected it to fall off the cliff, including last year. We have not collapsed. We are still going strong.